Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I just finished playing some Evolve with a couple friends of mine. It was great fun. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I kind of feel bad that game is no longer really around and played. I don't think the company is even around. But we are back with Mass Effect 3, the Legendary Edition. We actually stopped the last broadcast to go and play some Evolve. The nice thing is, if you want to play Evolve, you can still, if you got some friends. It's not split screen or anything, which is unfortunate, but they re-upped the servers, or they re-upped a server, and they allowed the re-established allowed reconnection for peer-to-peer. So I guess you can do LAN parties and stuff, which I didn't know, but you can still do peer-to-peer through PlayStation and stuff like that. It seems you just have to connect with a friend, like invite a friend. It seems like there might be a server up still. I mean, there might be a server up. I don't know. There just might be nobody really playing right now. It seems, but you might be able to connect with randos. I don't know if maybe on the weekends, which technically, it is on the weekend. So I didn't have any luck with that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's no game mode where you can just fill in bots and play by yourself. You have to play with a friend. Like, one of you has to do the monster, and the other one has to be on the team. And there are several interesting game modes, several maps. I think there's like 14 maps. And I think all the content was unlocked, so it's not like you have to buy any of it. Stuff like that. All the monsters are there, all the variations of the monsters are there, stuff like that. I think, and if you did have any progress saved or whatever, I think it might get wiped out because you can no longer connect to servers. All of that was stored server side. Now is stored system side. So I might be wrong if like you never deleted your save file, or like me, my system got reset. So there might be a chance that like it might be stored server side and system side. And for people that just haven't played the game in a while, you might still have your progress there for your characters and stuff, like unlocks, like skins and other stuff, but also like bonuses for like damage bonus or level progression and stuff. Or it might have gotten all reset because there's no the server stuff, that the server that held your progress is no longer there, it seems. But you can still play with people. You can play peer-to-peer and invites and stuff like that. So that is fun. That is interesting. It was quite enjoyable. I forgot how quite a rush it was to be hunted and stuff like that. I know a lot of people play like Dead by Daylight, I think it's called, and other like asymmetric multiplayer games now. There's the Predator one out there. I don't know. I don't know how popular that one is. I heard it was pretty unbalanced when it came out, though. Not very well done. But I heard Dead by Daylight has like a thing, and then also there's Hunt. That one's not asymmetric, and where that might be wrong. It might not be an asymmetric hunt. That's one's like a PvP, PvE. It's a weird one. Where it's like 1v4 or something like that. That one's like 3 teams or 4 teams of 2, and you have to hunt, similar where you have to hunt PV environment creatures, and to like get bonuses, or you hunt them to complete a mission, kind of like what's that? There's that, I can't remember what the game is. I should probably know. But there's that game that Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, where you go out into the environment, you hunt a certain boss, and other people are trying to hunt these things also, but they also have the ability to kill you. So you kill the monster, you get loot or gear or progression or whatever, money, and then you try to extract to get to the extraction, get out or whatever, and other people can kill you and also to stop you, to get progression, to get loot, take your loot, that kind of stuff. So it's a mixture of PvE, PvE, PvP, PvE, which I don't know if Tarkov has any PvE. I don't know if there's AI, if there's any NPCs and stuff in there when it comes to combat. I don't know if it's all player versus player in Tarkov. I know you like search the environment and get stuff, but I don't know if there's any NPCs. I haven't played it, but stuff like that. But if anything, it's more asymmetric, where it's Dead by Daylight, Predator. So I know Dead by Daylight has a little bit of a cult following, and they have lots of DLC where you can play as like Freddy, Jason, Ash from Evil Dead, I think. Quite a few different characters from horror movies and stuff like that. And you play as like teenagers, like kind of like iconic. You're not the iconic teenagers, but you're like teenagers. You play like teenagers from the 80s. That's kind of what your character design styles tend to be. You play as them and try to evade the creatures and stop the creatures or get out, escape. And it's a similar thing for Evolve. And Evolve did it in 2014. Did it quite a bit before a lot of these other ones did it. And unfortunately, I think a lot of things killed it. It'd be an interesting study. I don't know if it was... it didn't launch with many game modes. It only launched with like 2 or 3. It didn't have a whole bunch of content. I think it was still a full $60 game at the time. If it came out as like a $30 game, I think it would have been more accepted. So it was during that time where games were were very lean about what they were giving. It was a multiplayer only, no campaign really. There was no campaign. There was there's a kind of a co-op mode. I think that released with the game, but there's a co-op mode, a little bit of a co-op mode. So, but yes, still fun. I had fun with it was very enjoyable with friends. So if it's something like that, things, not even that long ago. I mean, it's about 8 years ago now. 2014 to 2022. So 8 years. That's kind of a while, but it was definitely fun. Sorry, I got some food in the thing. I just wanted to start this up, talk a little bit about that. We're back with some Mass Effect. I don't think we'll be able to finish it tonight. We'll see. I don't want to go all the way through the night. It's already a little bit past midnight. I'll probably stream for 4-ish hours and then probably go to bed. We'll probably try and finish this up tomorrow, and I might end up playing a little bit more Evolve or some Overwatch with friends again tomorrow, just depending. If they're not on tomorrow, then we'll probably keep playing this, finish this up, and hop on to other things. Warhammer 40k Inquisition, and I want to finish Subnautica. And then from there, we'll see. I'll take a little break. I'll probably go into Mass Effect Andromeda. I'll still play a little bit of the multiplayer, but we'll hop into Mass Effect Andromeda probably a little bit later. I'll play another game. I mean, we're playing Subnautica and some other stuff, but I'll probably... I recently, not too long ago, purchased... a while ago. I've got quite a big catalog of video games. I've got Resident Evil 2. I got that for like $12 or $13, the remake. That was I can't remember if it was like I can't remember if it was a Black Friday thing or before that. So I got that. I got for like $20. I got the Game of the Year or the Director's Cut version of the Japanese game. I can't remember. It's not made by Japanese people, but it's about Japan. It's Ghost of Tsushima. So we got that. I'll be interested. I haven't really played. I've played a little bit. I've played some 5. Played some 5 in Raccoon City. Of the Resident Evils. I would probably want to pick up Resident Evil 1 HD remake because that's kind of interesting. Just because of the look of it, but also the old controls. I didn't play Resident Evil 7 or 8, right? 7 was the first-person one that was kind of different, but people liked. And then 8 was Village. Was the Village? It was called Resident. Yeah, 5. No, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 8 was Village because it was VILL. It was V123. Yeah, they're all confusing, but yeah, Resident Evil 8 was Village, which was kind of supposed to be like a soft reboot of Resident Evil 4, the way they were doing the European style stuff. But yeah, I might even eventually kind of play those later in the future. I think it was Resident Evil Biohazard and an 8, which is Village. But those will be probably later when they're later on sale. I think Resident Evil 2 remake Resident Evil 2 is a classic, and I heard the remake was really good. I'm not a super big fan of old-timey graphics, but there are a lot of things I'm nostalgic for. Legends of Dragoon is one. Final Fantasy X. I didn't get to play through Final Fantasy 8, but I played a lot of a Final Fantasy 8 demo, so stuff like that. But I'm just rambling now. But yeah, so we will probably play some more Resident Evil, but I'm very interested in Resident Evil 2 because it's a cult classic. They did a remake, heard it's really good. So it's kind of up in the air between those two, Resident Evil 2 remake, and I have some other games, some older games I haven't really finished. I have a complete Game of the Year edition version of Nier Automata, or is it Automata or Automata, something like that. Not something like that. Like I really like Nier. I played the first Nier on Xbox 360. I really loved that. It was really good. I know the second one's quite different. I don't know if they were both platinum games, but the first one, art style, look, characters, very good. Second one, I started playing it, but I only played like the very beginning of it. This happens for me a lot of times with games. I'll check, like I'll buy a new game, I'll start checking it out, usually to see if I want to take it back or not. See if it's kind of something I'm interested in, because I get a lot of used games. If I like it, I'll keep it, but usually I don't just play it right away because I'm playing some other things. Sometimes also I'll start playing a game, I'll start playing into it, and then a lot of this happens also from like the past 10 years or so. I was in school, a lot of other stuff. Life just happens. Like I'm playing video games for a lot. Or I'm sorry, I'm diving into a video game, and then all of a sudden life happens, and I just put video games down for like months on end or something. And then when I come back, then I just pick up whatever interests me the most at the time. So a lot of times I rehash and start, like I played The Witcher 3 all the way to the end, but not finished it like 5 times. And same thing with a lot of other games. So Mass Effect 1, I did that because, well, that was only because there was a scratch on the disc. And I got to the very, very end before you got to the Citadel and finished the game. So, again, I'm rambling. So, I don't know why you want to hear about my life stories, but let me go grab my food real quick, and then we'll be back with this. And I'm really sorry about that. I decided probably best to finish the food off camera. I had to deal with some emergency stuff with my dog. Possibility she might have. I dropped one of my medicines and she might have gotten some of it. I checked. She didn't, like, most of the pill is there. It's a migraine medication, so it's not like any of my really bad meds. And I say that, they're all prescribed. Don't need to know what I take. But, it's something that should, like, I think it mainly deals a little bit. But my point was it was mainly there, but it looked like she might have licked it up, like she was licking up food. And then when she tasted it, she then spat it out. So, because it's a little bit mushy, but it's mainly there. It wasn't a capsule, it was a tablet, you know. So, a good chance that even... I mean, if it was a capsule, then it probably wouldn't have been digested at all either, but she would have probably swallowed it if it was a capsule, because it would have had no flavor. She would have just eaten it. So, at least, you know, there's a good chance. So, even if she didn't, if it just got wet by, you know, her water dish or something, because it was nearby, her food stuff, just around the corner. It's pretty good about not getting into things, but, so yeah, so I had to deal with that. I'm keeping an eye on her. Making sure she has fresh water and stuff, in case she feels like she needs to drink or throw up. Checking to make sure she hasn't thrown up anywhere. But, yeah, so that happened. Apologize for that. That's one of my biggest worries is, I do have some medication, like, I have some pain medication. And it's not super like, I mean, it's strong even probably for humans, but it's not like lethal to humans. Lethal if you overdose, right? Probably Tylenol. Probably could overdose on Tylenol. But my point is yeah. So if I drop those pills, I'm afraid, even if it gets dropped by something and she just licks, because she licks off the floor. She's a vacuum, so she will just lick for licking's sake. Even if she's been just fed, she drinks water, she gets a little treat, like a little treat, and then she'll just go and she'll just lick the floor in the kitchen, just looking for something. But that's what always worries me, is she's going to get something that obviously not dangerous to me if I maybe take an extra pill or something, but even like I have some blood pressure medication that, you know, a lot of people take, and it's nowhere near dangerous. You know, you'd have to take the whole bottle, probably not the whole bottle, but you know, you take a way more than you should in order to, because my blood pressure, you know, I got a little bit of blood pressure issue, but it's not a huge issue, and just afraid for she's a small terrier. If she were to get it, then, you know, she would die. It would be too much for her, and I just find her laying down one day here on the bed, and then she just wouldn't wake up. She wouldn't answer me one day, and she won't wake up. But it really scares me. So I always try to keep I'm always checking my medication, and whenever I'm taking my medication, I'm listening for it, so. But yeah. But, like, kind of one of the most horrid things happened to me. Luckily, it looks like she didn't. If she did get it in her mouth, she didn't swallow it. She spat it out right away. So, still, even a little bit could affect such a small dog. And it's also, like I said, it's my migraine medication, so I'm guessing it probably has something to do with similar to blood pressure stuff. Because my migraines have, ever since my blood pressure has been... Is there something behind me? Oh, yeah, where the fuck did he come from? Ever since my blood pressure's mainly been under control, I've been walking, doing a lot of exercising, walking and stuff, then it hasn't been a problem. Mainly. I get some migraines once in a while, just random stuff. Weather, like, the barometric pressure, like it's about the thunderstorm and stuff, I get really bad pressure in my head, and then a migraine really comes on. But you get my point. I talk too much. I don't know why. It's weird. I don't talk very, like, I don't really like, I don't know. I think I do like to talk, but at the same time, there's times it's only when I have somebody I want to talk to. There's plenty of times when, you know, they're like, you're not very talkative, and it's like, well, I don't know you. Random person. But I can be very talkative to other people. So that's kind of common. And since there's nobody here, I'm just talking to myself anyways, or the future viewer of this video. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people like that out there, though. It's just the same thing as you, a lot of people just worry about their dogs eating something they shouldn't anyways. Get into rat poison by, you know, not necessarily rat poison, but like antifreeze. That's always the scariest thing. Something like antifreeze, like in the garage, accidentally spills on the ground or something. I love this rubbish. They couldn't even like make like something of interest. Just rubbish, trash. Get some credits from that. But yeah, like antifreeze or some food that you poisoned for a rat, and it might not be noticeable by the dog or something. Then they decide to eat it. Wait, let me see. Think. Never seen a rat where I live. I live out in the country, so like there's some. I mean, there's a towns and stuff, but I don't live near, like, don't live new, like, not in New York. No big cities like that around here. Come on.
This way.
So, but I don't know why that just came to mind. I'm even out in the countryside. I was watching videos about how many rats there are around, like, certain farms and stuff. It's like, I never really see rats, and we have horses. We have horses, dogs, 11 acres. We had more acres than that, but I mean, we have a lot of that stuff. There might be only certain animals. That looks like something I should pick up. Did I pick up something? Yeah, I might have picked that up already. Where did I come in? Over there. Where did you guys put? Okay. Down we go. Wasn't very far. Oh, jeez, you scared the fuck out of me. Thought that was gonna be an enemy. Maybe I could have done that. But there's plenty of field mice and, you know, mice, gophers and stuff like that around our place. But not rats. But it seems like other farms, rats are a problem. But mainly, like, must be like pig farms, cow farms, big farms like that, where like manure and there's other stuff like large food sources and stuff like that. We never had a rat problem like with the. We might have some mice. I get into our food, or even like some chipmunks, squirrels.
I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Might be able to get access to it once in a while. I don't think we've really ever had rats. There might be some rats around here, but you don't see them. Like, they're not in any way in the numbers that I would see. And the reason I talk about this is because I was watching some videos about ratting with dogs. I was watching terriers and a whole bunch of other, mainly terriers, but in like England, was it Norfolk and Suffolk? Norfolk and Suffolk? I don't know. There's Norfolk, which sounds easy to say, but then the other one was like Suffolk. I don't know. It was like it's kind of like Southfolk, but not South. It was like, I don't know, SOL F. Yeah, it was weird. Wait, why could I go up? There we go. Like last time I could go across, but not this time. So, again, see, I'm just ranting and raving. I can just go on about everything. Probably because I don't have enough people to talk to. Just full of little itsy bitsy tidbits. Okay, where are you? Come here, people. I'm gonna talk your ears off. There you are. Whoop! Talk your ear off. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oop. Feeling good. Beds are kicking in. I was having a little bit of pain earlier, so it's nice to, like, I guess take the edge off of pain. So, like, when you have a head... It's ever that feeling when you have a headache and then, like, Tylenol or whatever, and the headache starts to ebb and go away. Like, it's an actual good feeling. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's like, it actually feels good. Like, not a drug-inducing good, but just, like... Yeah. It just... The relief that you feel feels good. And it's nice.
System's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down.
So you go from just like constantly worried about the pain or feeling the pain, or you know, even if it's relatively light to usually for me I feel a little bit more energetic because that pain or anything has really been taking up all my concentration. Plus I got to hang out with my friends earlier, play some fun games. Evolve was good. I get to come back and play some more fun games. Oh fuck. Fuck off.
The best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
Get to play this, something I haven't got to play before, this DLC. Might be able to conquer the galaxy. No, not conquer the galaxy, but save the galaxy tonight. That's a possibility. Did I see an engineer? No, I just see a whole bunch of just shielded people. That's those damn things. Should have broke them. It's the same thing as like Evolve. It's great. At least 2K kind of listened to their... listen to people. I guess the only reason you can even connect peer-to-peer and they have a server available is because there was a whole bunch of people on, what was it? Where is this thing? They must, oh shit. Discord. People on Discord and stuff that, you know, just kind of talk, like, asked for it enough. I don't know how big it was or whatever, but they're just like, yeah, well, they said not only will we unlock and make sure you can play peer-to-peer again, but we'll bring back a server. Which is cool. You know, especially since the game is completely dead when it comes to, like they're not going to get any more money from it. You know, they're not getting any more money from it.
I need to get to my people.
And, you know, the Turtle Rock is no longer around to do anything for it. You know, the publisher brings it back. So, I mean, there might be some ulterior motive for it, but, you know, for other, as far as I know, since I don't know it, you know, good on them for doing that, listening, bringing that back so people can play it. So, that's why it's like, for fuck's EA, bring back this multiplayer.
It's good to see you, boss.
Could easily install this multiplayer. Maps are already coded in here. Dude, I bet you it would take like a month at most with a small team to get it done. Bring back a couple servers, and they would probably just have the stupid damn pay boxes installed with it, and they would just make money. They just make money. You'd have everybody happy. You'd have the whales who just want to pay all the way through, get everything unlocked and play
We'll
happy.
be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians
And,
managed to evac arrived safely.
You'll have all the people that just want to play Mass Effect 3 on consoles happy again.
Also, routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants?
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Okay.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before. They're a nightmare.
It got
I've seen
worse
this one.
after you left.
Holy shit.
Cerberus
All
lost
right.
control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs, then attacked everyone in sight. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutants really got under her skin.
Okay, can I put my weapons away? See, I don't like this one. For some reason, you can't put your weapons away.
Commander,
Oh, is that the guy that I saved? Sorry, I didn't mean to turn away like that. Shotgun Omniblade? What does the Omniblade do that the regular blade doesn't do? Maybe it's lighter?
here, we found more medical supplies.
Why is my gun still out? This hose green. Can I go this way? Oop. To Scout Team E from Base 2. Whereas the attack on the station was led by Arya and that she's on board now. Boss is heading off to investigate. Tried to stay out of trouble while she's gone and don't get caught. Horses are tied down right now, so rescue options are limited. B2-T. Base 2, T, Talon. I like her outfit. Yeah, that looks like a kind of the original uniform from the first game. Like the Phoenix outfit, except black and gold. Oh, I want that. No, it's red and gold. With black highlights on the back. I want that. Oh, I still wish the original armor. I mean, it's just like I'm wearing heavy armor no matter what class I'm in. I like the heavy light armor setup. I mean, I like old style games.
Cerberus is backing off for now.
I hate that they dropped a lot of those old style roleplay stuff.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
And if I say no, you'll just kill me and take over? My people won't stand for that.
Yes, they do seem nauseatingly loyal. Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
The truth is, none of us can do this alone. Our only chance is to join forces.
You might be right, but the people of Omega are my priority.
You take over one gang and you think you're ready to decide what's best for Omega? Nyreen, watch and learn.
Everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
People of Omega, I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken. You are the lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled. Be ready. Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back!
That wasn't that convincing.
That's your plan? Throw civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Arya. And I don't like it. I have civilians to evacuate. I'll deal with this later. All right, let's get these people ready to go. Now!
What are you trying to do?
Trying? The people of Omega, my people, love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyreen's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Arya.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it.
Feels like I don't have many options here. Like, I have no speech check options. Like, when it comes to, like, art, like, I should have had, like, I feel like I should have had a speech check option between Arya and her. Instead, feels like I just have, like, knock it off, Arya, which didn't even really feel like I was telling Arya to knock it off. It just, yeah, didn't feel like I was telling either one of them off. I have dislike for this dialogue. I mean, I like the dialogue. I don't think that speech was super great or anything, but what I mean is like your what you can put into the dialogue, your choices for it so far. Like, it's really all about your choice. So what's even like trying to do the Paragon Renegade route thing? Just be able to play whimsy with whatever dialogue choices you like. If there's not going to be any outcome, like kind of persuade or intimidate. But no, that's what the game. That's what they're famous for. So just give me 1 second. My phone's partial number. Texted my mom earlier about the dog. Catch her up on what's going on. This is interesting music. Where are we going? Can't go that way. Going this way. Aha! Try this. Wait, as soon as I pick that up, he's like, you talking? Okay. We're going all this way? Wait. Can they shoot out of those barriers, though? Wouldn't the barriers work both ways? Doesn't seem right. I don't like how they keep taking one person away from me. You know, it'd be nice that you gave him to me. Just leave him with me. Who's hitting me? Come here. I think he's gonna die. I think he's out of bounds. Boop. Get a boop on your nose. Shoot. Oops.
on our way.
But how the heck did they get to the main doors? They didn't get by me. The fuck? Why'd they leave? Why'd they leave their posts? I can't get up here apparently. Well, why'd they leave their posts? All they do is sit on their frickin' turrets, and you're fine. Oh, big boy. There we go. That's what she said.
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
You see, Shepard.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Pretty much word for word. She thinks she's playing you.
Nothing new here. One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
Oh, they'll be ready.
Are we going back? Ish? Yep. You're not gonna be happy about
We're
me.
almost there, Shepard. The Talons will be the frontline fodder. Now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega civilians.
Cerberus will have 1,000,000 fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
You might not want to compromise your alliance before it even takes shape.
I've learned not to put much stock in truth and goodwill.
It might be time to start again.
Tell you what, I'll take it under advisement. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
I get you strong will and stuff, but you think you could, through multiple, like, a good writer, through multiple things in the story.
Rock, can you hear me? Damn it!
Through multiple things, it feels like you should be able to wear her down. Where you have extremely high Paragon, Renegade, whatever, and other things, like showing her through examples and stuff, but it seems like none of that's here. It's just totally missing. It's just like, nope, she's stuck in her ways, whatever. Like, I get it, there are some characters that are going to be stuck in their ways in certain ways, but even then, seeing a perspective or something, like, it's just not complete. Like, this case, there could be, it'd be interesting to see a character stuck in their ways, but not when it's when the main part of this is like about you trying to make choices. Like, the choices, like, everything's so inflexible here at the moment. I could see a point, I could see something where it is just there's somebody stuck in their way, stuck in their own ways, and they're unbendable, and it ends them. And the Elusive Man, I think the Elusive Man's a good one. There's no matter what you do, no Paragon, no Renegade, no nothing, he will always fall to the Reapers. There's no way to bring him back. There's no way to, I that makes sense. Like you can't talk him out of it. Like, yes, yeah. Like, I don't even think you would really want to, in a scenario of, like, I don't think it's bad writing or anything. I don't think it's even lazy writing or anything like that. I think it's just like that's him. He has this mindset. He's gone down this course and this path, and he's not turning back from it. It wouldn't make sense if for some reason all of a sudden you were able to completely convince or turn him around and somehow bring him to your side, kind of scenario. It would seem too cartoonish to me. It would seem, yeah, something like that. Now, see his people, other characters that are around him, sure. Take away his resource by kind of stripping him of his resources by taking away his people, but not him. He is too, I want to say too far gone, but like I said, like the too stuck in your way thing. But then like this major, like especially when you make a DLC. Now, if you made it like DLC, where like for some reason you and the Elusive Man were working together again somehow, or for some reason, which would be really weird, especially. But yeah, like say the Cerberus weren't such enemies or villains, or there's a word, I'm not magnanimous, that's friendly or like kind and generous, animosity, but like they had such animosity towards you. Yeah, there we go. They didn't have such animosity towards you in this one that say like the Cerberus didn't have any bad guy plot point. It was somebody else, some Turian group, or it was the it was just completely some Batarian group or something, because they were extremely angry about what the humans forces did. Somehow the Reapers got them to slightly, like, even the ones that they didn't completely indoctrinate, the ones that were still alive were able to get them all to turn on humans and every other species or something, right? He worked with the Elusive Man again. I still think, I guess, like, working with him, I still kind of don't see... No, I think he'd be too, like, as his character, he's too set in his ways. His choices are kind of made. And I guess Arya might kind of be that way, but we didn't have a whole game with her where we were along with the ride with her like the Elusive Man and seeing the way she was. She allowed us to play by our rules quite a bit. Like, she gave us choices. Like, she was okay with not doing dirty deeds and killing Patriarch, and like she was okay with us doing things non-violently and all that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, like, I know she's vengeful and everything, but you would think at the very least, like, maybe we could convince her not to get the civilians to be to use civilians, right? Maybe not the goons, maybe not the Talons, right? The Talons, no, she's okay with, they're just gangsters or they're gang members, or she sees them as a threat, but not the civilians, Maybe she has a little bit of a warm spot or something for the civilians of... But yeah, it seems like there should be some choices in here, and I'm seeing absolutely none. And I like the DLC, but it seems like, where are the choices? Where are the Renegade? Where's the Paragon? Where's me talking some sort of... seeing some eye to eye? Where is me letting my decisions slip in? None of my decisions are really slipping in. It doesn't feel like it. Allows bullets to pierce 1.5 mere thick objects, but at 50% reduced damage. Ignores 70% of an armored target's defenses. Increases weapon weight by 50. Okay. So these all increase damage quite a bit, it looks like. And this one, high velocity barrel, goes through armor. I think they're better versions of what we have. Some of the DLC things, it looks like. Shotgun, high velocity barrel. Increases damage by 20%. Allows bullets to pierce 0.545 centimeters. Ignores 40% of armor's target's defenses. Increases the weapon. The problem is a lot of these increase weapon weight. This really boosts shotgun damage, melee damage, but increases weapon weight by 50. Attach an Omni Blade to the weapon for increased... Yeah. I'll still buy them. Oh, like we are out now.
Relax. I got this.
If you please. Tentative excitement. Welcome to Harrot's Emporium, human. Relieved. I am grateful for Arya's return.
Oh, Harrot.
Hidden
Yeah.
back room was getting confining. her patrol liberated me. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover. Informative, the General threw out Aria's pouch from Afterlife upon taking over. I would like to gain her favor by returning it. Temptingly, if you find it and send me the coordinates, I will make it worth your while.
That's funny. Alright,
It's not
couch.
a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Appreciative. Upon success, I will give you a finder's fee for your trouble.
I like these
I'll
little.
let you know.
Courteously, have a nice day.
I like these little missions.
Just if you want to buy anything.
They're fun.
Those are exactly what I needed. Thanks.
This door's on lockdown.
Okay. So I can't buy any weapon stuff, or if I did, I think I already purchased them.
All right. I think I figured out where you are. Oh no. Rock. Stand back. Now. We're right in the middle of a Cerberus-controlled area. Rock. Answer me, please. Come on. Rock. Love. Please answer me. Rock.
Is there any chance we can save Ruck?
Scout,
Be nice.
ready to go.
Really be nice if we could possibly save Ruck.
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be less treacherous.
She said I bumped it up by 77%.
You're in for a surprise, all right.
Is that one, Jarl? Like, I like Arya as a character. She's interesting. She kind of like feels like she
Ready
like.
to go in 5.
I would like to know a little bit more about her backstory, but she like.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus.
I think she
force
got
fields.
used and abused quite a bit as a youngster.
Shepard, take a look at this.
Between mercs and became a merc
The
and
general
a lot of
is
stuff.
siphoning power from one of my main
Very
reactors deep in the bowels
do a lot
of
of dirty
Omega's
stuff, of course.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area.
So it'd be nice to like kind of see like you got a little bit of her
Processing
past.
plant for one of the mines.
So,
It's been powered
but
down.
unfortunately
No
she does
force
not want
field
to talk about it. But it would be nice if you could
Infiltrate there. Find
get
our way through the line,
more of
then
her
take that
past via
elevator to
other
the reactor's
stuff.
back door.
And maybe I didn't dive enough into
Good
it.
eyes, Shepard.
I'd have to look into it.
Not without me.
Arya, my patrol caught her in the perimeter.
Please. You didn't catch me. We're allies now. Didn't Arya tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
Poor Bray.
The Talons are ready.
Like for fuck's sake,
If I'm
people,
sending
give
my
me
people
some,
into the breach,
give me a break.
I want to make sure those force fields come down for good. So like it or not, you're stuck with me.
It's almost as if you don't trust me.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
We're going to war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander. Glad one of you isn't on a power trip.
Go wait by the med bay, Nyreen. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too.
Okay, let's save this. We've done all the
All
up
medical
and
supplies have been distributed to the ground forces.
Anything else I can snag over here? I think these doors are all locked. Oh yeah, this is their frontal assault. I don't expect
Shepard,
any.
got a second?
Uh-oh.
I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Arya will be joining us soon. Now may be our only chance.
Dude, she's
I'm not
watching.
trying to undermine Arya. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Arya or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this.
I really like the armor.
Incredibly
I wish
powerful
you could see a little
forces
bit
are
more of
about
this
to do
armor
battle,
on
with them caught in the middle.
the other
I just
Turians.
hope
But
if
I
we
like
bring
the
down those force
slimness.
fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
I like the female Turians. They look cool. I like the physique of them.
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect. And not just because he's shrewd. When I was starting to organize the Talons, he offered amnesty to anyone who set down their weapon. A few of my people surrendered, and he made good on his word.
So he has a code.
And, as near as I can tell, it doesn't exactly match the Elusive Man's.
Are your people ready for the fight?
You needn't worry about the Talons, Shepard. They were thieves and scoundrels once, but they serve with integrity now. We're fighting for a better world. I have to wonder if the same can be said for our Asari friend. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
How did you get mixed up with Arya?
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically locked me away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people, so I quit. I floated around the galaxy, looking for a new
They
purpose.
locked away biotics?
You found your way here?
I didn't know
More
Turians
I
didn't like
lost my way
biotics.
here. But then there was this beautiful, fierce creature who didn't let anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
How close were you two?
The draw was undeniable. Her strengths mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the same for her. But trying to be with her turned into trying to be her. Irene Kandros was vanishing.
You seem like your own person to me.
For all the drama between us, I'm grateful to Arya. She helped me remember who I am. It took a lot to break away from her, but I regret nothing.
What do you know about the Cerberus force fields?
The technology comes from beyond the Omega-4 relay. Flesh disintegrates upon contact. The power required must be enormous. I fear that disrupting it could destabilize other systems on the station. I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
See, my worry is so what if the other general is fine, you know, is got his code of honor and all this stuff. He's fine with working with the Elusive Man, who does all this terrible. He's fine right now with slaughtering innocent civilians. He's fine with using these creatures. He's fine with using these creatures and turning people into adjutants.
You're a veteran. Why are you so disturbed by these adjutants?
I know fighting Reapers is old hat to you, Commander. But these... what they do to people?
Yeah, and his people,
They
he
could still be
released
out there.
them.
And if they return, I don't want to even think about what would happen to Omega's people.
Arya didn't do any of that,
And
so
that drives me and haunts me.
I appreciate it.
I think I would still take
We're heading
Arya.
out soon.
Maybe that's like
I'll be ready.
maybe they wanted to give you like the reason why there's no
Commander.
maybe the reason there's no still think it's stupid. The reason there's no persuasion or intimidation is because of that. They want you not to have to take a stance between the two. Like, but oh, that's what I was gonna buy more of the disciple upgrade. Personally, I can't. We'll see. If in the end they say Arya is the bad person, like if they give me renegade points for choosing Arya over the other dude, like I cannot stand a person who would work with Cerberus like this.
We're arriving at one of the ESO processing plants. It's been powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
Like imagine if
Okay.
Shepard decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Access to the mine should be
use
on the
these
far side.
adjutants, use
And the
husks
reactors
and
beyond
Reaper-like
that?
creatures, and turn other human and use them on
According
humans.
to the schematics, I ran Omega and Irene. I didn't work the mines myself.
No, you had indentured servants for that. Spirits.
Relax. They're all Cerberus.
They've been ripped to shreds.
I don't like this.
Like Cerberus released them on so it seems, right? I would think. Didn't Cerberus release these things on them, or was it Reapers? It doesn't make my brain's not working. I thought it said the Cerberus people released them, and then got them under control by sealing them down here. Like, they would have swarmed the whole station, but they are the Cerberus. Like, they are the ones that released them on the station. Could be wrong. Either or, like, he's working for the Illusive Man when he knows the Illusive Man is the bad part. Like, if you're working for the Illusive Man now, other than maybe the underlings, like, he fucking is leading the Illusive Man's army. Or one of his armies. One of his major armies.
Got a bad feeling. We shouldn't be...
Quiet.
Got a bad feeling about
What's that sound?
An adjutant.
Oh no. The General must have locked this place down to keep it inside.
Interesting. I don't think these were even in the multiplayer, but I could be wrong. Little creepy. Interesting. I'm waiting for it to pop out of somewhere. Also looking for stuff. But, like, yeah. Fucking don't. Like, if you're working for the Illusive Man now, especially the higher ups, you fucking know. Like, this guy is like
elevator to the mines is through that door.
Is
Then we need to power this place up. There should be a master circuit.
What's her name's father? My brain's not working right now. There we go.
These pipes power the door. We should follow them.
Oh, we gotta restore power, it says. I think they'll come down as soon as we restore power, obviously. Or just before, one of the two. Bitch! Don't fucking pop out of nowhere! Jesus Christ. Secret memo. Oh, security memo. Processing facilities to be locked down immediately. This is a priority alpha order. Be advised that anyone or anything attempting to evacuate the area will be terminated with extreme prejudice. To follow the pipe. Oh, jeez, it's one of them again. God damn it. What are they doing?
Up this ladder.
Feels like I've seen this map before.
Need to find the power breaker. Follow the pipe.
Yeah, like... Can I get up there? Oh? Why can't I go under here? What? That literally feels like that should be a walkway. Okay.
This way, Shepard.
Alright. I was gonna figure that out. Shut up. But yeah. Like...
The whispering's receding.
Maybe the adjutant doesn't like its odds.
Don't kid yourself. I've seen one of those things take down a squad of soldiers.
Dude, lady, I've killed thousands of people. Thousands. Maybe more.
Down this ladder.
As I turn around. Oh. I was waiting for that one.
There's the power control.
But yeah, there's no reason to take Omega,
When this is over,
like slaughter innocent civilians. There's no reason to take humans when the Reapers are your priority.
You are relentless.
That's one thing we have in common.
Oh fuck!
Unload on it.
Wake up.
The fuck is that? Like, what is that? What is that from? It's got a squiddy face. What is that? Like, I have no idea what that's. What has that thing been, you
I
know?
hate those things.
Hate should make you deadlier. That looked like fear to me.
All right, back to the door.
I want to see that. Journal Codex? Secondary Codex. Adjutant is a Cerberus codename for the experimental subject created as a secret facility beyond the Megafor relay. Oh, okay, subjects created at a secret. Creatures were based on Reaper technology, and the adjutants encountered on Omega have the ability to infect any life form to create a new adjutant. Okay. Okay, so yeah, and and so they're using the stuff from the beyond the Megafor relay. Adjutants are deadly pack hunters. They initially remain hidden, observing potential victims, extracting them with subtle whispers. When they select a target, adjutants ambush them with charged projectiles. Create a violently unsealable mass effect field that causes severe disorientation, renders the target helpless, and muscle tissue gives adjutants the ability to leap surprising distance, allowing them to close in and affect their targets quickly. The base they have similar tendrily faces to something. Baseline form of these beings does not match any known species. Xenobiologists suspect that Reapers may have originally created and implemented the virus several cycles before the Prothean extinction that it still carries genetic traces of its original host. This is true, then like the Collectors, adjutants are a glimpse into the distant past at a species whose very existence and struggle against Reapers was long been forgotten. Interesting. I was gonna say, yeah, that's not a they didn't look like a species of any type that they were currently using. Like, what the fuck would a Elcor or Hanar one look like? That'd be interesting. Bolus one.
Another one.
Fire at will.
Said pack hunters. So usually a pack is more than two.
Shepard, look alive! More adjutants.
We can't let them escape.
Do they have guns or they're just Mass Effect? They might have built-in guns in their hand, but not. So fucking weird looking. Sacks on its back.
I think we got them all.
Cool, they actually made a new creature.
Stay alert.
New creature design though. Glad they didn't just stick with the base stuff. You know, just one, but still. I give it to him. It's cool. Creepy as fuck. Weird, tenderly.
All right, into the elevator.
I'll seal the door.
Elder god looking thing.
On to the mines.
How do you put your fucking gun away?
Just processing. It's clear the General sealed that area to keep the adjutants in.
Along with some unlucky soldiers.
Yes. The creatures killed them, but didn't turn them into more adjutants. Can't shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
There's a rhythm to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. If you'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
Whatever's in our way, we'll deal with it.
Is there something here?
You can hear the drills. Damn it. They shouldn't be straining like that.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
Access access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
Holy shit, this is a big, the fuck? They getting EZO? What are they getting? What are they mining? Yeah, it looks like EZO. Shit.
We can use that maintenance elevator across the way.
Feels like there's definitely gonna be something in here hidden. Got any loots? Hello. Shit. Doesn't look like it. I thought it was bigger because of all the ramps and stuff going underneath it and stuff, but I don't think we can access that. Looks like they're trying to extract as much frickin' EZO as possible. Damn it. I can't jump that, really. Something in here? Shit, what's going on? Hello. Heavy pistol barrel, okay. Nice. Guessing this is our way. I want to go up though. Oh, one way. Gotta look at EZO.
Bastards are running this place too hot. It'll burn out in a month.
Stay focused.
I mean, say what you want about her. She knows her shit. Fuck, where am I getting shot? Where's this person? Oh, are they all the way across there? Oh, oh, there they are. Where'd they come from? Everyone was right there. I mean, she's not a taskmaster, which is nice. I don't know if people would say like she's a necessary evil, but like, I don't necessarily think she's as evil as. Wait, what? Okay, so that's not the way we came, but what's up this way? Elevator. There's definitely a down and up, though. Hello. So interesting. What is down here? Oh, stuff. Yeah. Stuff to find. To Ecor from Samuel Way. Seriously, if I hear that Eddie complained about ezo hazards or so, says we're all going to die one more time, I'm going to show him exactly what he really should have been worried about all along. Ezo is only dangerous to us as dust. Wish that little bit of info would get through his thick skull. Sam. As dust. Or is he referring to, oh, like if you grind it down and stuff? Looks possibly very dust-like right there. You're telling me it doesn't get ground down at all? Like, rocks get ground down quite a bit. Trust me, you're breathing in a lot of dirt and dust, rock dust and stuff. Where's the elevator? There it is.
Hit the switch.
They know our target. Expect heavy reinforcements.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
Money off the dead trooper. Are we going this way? Are we going this way? Not sure.
Looks like Cerberus invaded here. Killed everyone.
Now we're paying them back in kind.
I'm sure your dead workers feel much better now.
No, it's not really her fault.
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
Like, she tried to fight and stuff, but they kind of drove, you know? And again, this is a fight for everybody's life, so maybe civilians should... There shouldn't... There's no fucking civilians in this war. Everyone's going to die. With Cerberus, with the Reapers, stop saying civilians. Everyone's dead. Everybody. Stop acting like this is some fucking normal war. It's the only thing that pisses me off. It'd be like, every time, it's like, civilians. Like, Shepard used to talk up and be like, there are no fucking civilians. Tell them to pick up a gun and shoot the fuckers. Like, they are going to kill them, eventually. They're going to they're going to turn them into husks. They are going to turn them into soldiers. The Reapers are going to come and assassinate, they're going to like turn them into husks. Like, either side is going to turn them into husks. They're going to turn them into soldiers. They're going to turn them into Reaper juice. They're going to just straight up kill them because they're in the way. No one wants to let you live. You need, like, this is the whole dumb thing about civilians. Everyone should be prepared to fight. I get it. Like, you want, like, people want to protect people. But everybody should be raised, ready, and willing. Like, people need to be strong. And it's like, especially in this kind of scenario, it's like, there is no civilian. There's no one that these people aren't ready to just pull the trigger on. There's no Geneva Convention. There's no rules of war. Everyone's it's genocide. Everyone is being exterminated. The extinction of every species, every intelligent life is just, that's the deal.
Strange. We're not being attacked anymore.
And
Yep, be ready for anything.
and Cerberus is going to turn you, use you, and do whatever they want with you. You will live, like, if you're luckiest, you will live under Jack Boot, and, like, and you will be the assistant of turning other people into horrified monster creatures, willingly or unwillingly. So, no more civilians. If they have guns, you need to put guns in their hand and tell them it is time to fight. Because tomorrow there's going to be no more home. There's going to be nowhere left to live. There's going to be nowhere left to go.
Why are you grinning, Arya?
If it's not Reapers, I mean, if it's not Cerberus, it's Reapers.
When the force fields come down, this war finally begins.
For some of us, it started months ago.
That wasn't war, babe. That was just warm up.
So... yeah. That's what kind of infuriates me. Like, get civilians out, do this and that. It is a war of genocide. They're not, if they find you, they're not going to leave you alone. They're not going to say, oh, they're civilians. They're not going to even just put you in camp. Like, they will eventually make every last one of you dead or turned into creatures in order to make the rest of your species and every other species that is sentient dead. It is better to be captured to actually shoot yourself in the head so they cannot use you as war materials. Like, there was that world. There was a world where their cities were being invaded, and they literally detonated. There was a thing in this. Remember, there was the war news thing. I can't remember. I walked in on Liara, and it said the city states of something are gone. She goes, "You mean they're being invaded, or you mean the Reapers have consumed them?" She goes, "No, they're gone. They detonated nukes over their cities instead of being like that. That's it. There's no more fucking civilians. Your very essence, your very body, your like, not even once you're dead, but they will consume you as you are alive and turn you into a creature to then kill and murder and consume other people." Right? And Cerberus is basically doing the same thing, if not, just doing it them like they're not, like, if they're not turning them people into creatures to study them or trying to so they can control them or whatever. They're doing pretty much the same thing and living under Jack Boot. And there's no way, like, they're just taking advantage of the situation. So, it's like Hitler, it's like the Nazis and Hitler and stuff for the Reapers, and like Italy and Mussolini and stuff for like is Cerberus. So, like, everything gets compared to Hitler. But you know what I'm saying is, like, there's not much difference. They're gonna do the same thing. If one wins, the other's pretty similar. So. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know why, that should be like a dialogue option, like, all the time. Whenever civilians get popped up, it should be like, no, this is a war for humanity. This is a war for all species. Everyone needs to fight. There are no more civilians. It doesn't seem like that. It seems like too many times where they talk about it as if it's a a normal war, and it kind of bugs me a little bit. I mean, normally, but this is also the DLC. Maybe they didn't, like, I get that they're talking about Cerberus, but at the same time, if this was happening independent of the Reaper War, like the Reaper War wasn't going on and the Cerberus stuff happened before the Reapers invaded, I could understand what they're talking about, but not now that the Reapers invaded. They need to fight and get rid of Cerberus so everybody can fight the Reapers. Cerberus is trying to stop humanity from fighting the Reapers, basically. Everyone needs to fight for everything. They need to fight anybody opposing the fighting of the Reapers, and to getting rid of the Reapers, they need to oppose, yeah. So it doesn't make sense. People are acting, so I get it. Like, they talked about it, like, on the Citadel. Joker's like, people don't even think there's a war on sometimes. And I understand they couldn't, like, video game-wise, but that really does happen a lot of times in war. Like, America, when you don't see the war over here yet, you know, the war could come to America, like in World War II and stuff. Especially in World War II, when it was a big world war, when so many countries are involved. But even in this case, when it's spread across the galaxy, there's so many people that just don't see it right away until it actually comes to the Citadel. But then there's so many worlds involved, and the Citadel is the only place that's really not being affected until the Reapers haven't even attacked, but until the until Cerberus attacks. But people will try to deny it. People will try to avoid it. It is until everyone. It's like, I don't know. It's like, now that the Reapers are here, like, he should be trying to convince in everybody's face, it is all out war. Every person, every child, anybody. It's like like, the only thing you really are trying to do is, like, you would try to preserve the race. You try to preserve your race still somehow, right? So you would probably try and preserve women and children and stuff like that, who would probably, if it possible, if they were able to flee and hide or something, to be able to carry on progeny and keep the species alive. So it would be like what I'm thinking, Lord of the Rings, the second movie, the Two Towers. Two Towers is, they're talking about the orcs coming, and the orcs aren't coming. It is not. They come to, like, to take out mankind as a species, or mankind as, like, to take out all mankind. You know, it is not a, it is not a war of normal. So every man able to hold a spear or a sword or a bow. Every person able to hold a weapon. In this case, I would be only children who would probably be pretty much just cannon fodder, which I would not agree with. But women, women that could hold a gun, anybody, I would yes, but I would even hold off to the end to be using, like, I would want to protect, but you would have to throw all conventional warfare out the window. Humanity, like, not just humanity, but all species are at risk of being utterly destroyed. You need to throw everything. Like I said, when the enemy comes not to destroy you as a nation, but as a species, as a kind, then you must throw everything that you can at them. And I can understand not wanting to throw your children. Like, I understand, even if that's all you had left, you would do everything to protect them and help them escape and try and save them, but you would never use them as a weapon or I can understand that, right? Even, like, you wouldn't, as your dying breath as a species, as civilizations, you couldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. If it's too cruel, it's too evil, whatever. Not just whatever, but you know what I mean, like, whatever description you would like to use. So, but, like, every woman, every man, every elderly person, everyone old enough to just pick up a firearm and able to effectively use it, even, like, every teenager, every 12-year-old, 11-year-old, you can still have them running ammunition. Like, just think about the olden days where 10, 11, 12-year-olds were, like, I mean, a lot of them were drummer boys and buglers and stuff like that, but still, quite a few of them, they have smaller jobs that they can do that aren't in the main line of fire, maybe, but everybody needs to be doing, like, they need to be working in factories. Like, I don't mean that as, like, like, that sounds like a terrible thing, but, like, it's the extinction. It's either this or the extinction of your species. It kind of falls into, what is it? It's like the 40K thing, where, like, the universe or humans have fallen into this fascistic, not like completely evil fascistic, but like has to be controlled, imperial, hyper-religious group. I don't even know if it is fascistic. Is it everything controlled by the state? Is everything controlled by the state? Is there no freedoms? I'm not 100% sure, so I wouldn't want to describe it nearly 100% sure by fascistic. But everything is very, you know, very hyper religious. Such like extremes of where, like pretty much all the, like they're constantly bringing in more soldiers to be just cannon fodder to try and fight off the hordes of enemies that just want to utterly destroy humanity. Like it is a never-ending war to try and protect what is or was humanity. And yeah, so basically that. There's my little rant. Sorry, I was on my phone too, so I was a little distracted by both, but at the same time I was talking. And I kind of wish there was that little more desperate tinge to it. I can understand, like, we haven't quite got there. That's why I would like to have seen, it would have been great to see, like, Mass Effect 3 covered the first 6 months of the invasion of Reapers, and it was more like this. And then I would love to have seen the last 6 months or 8 months, like, you know, cover a year and a half, and we see the first 8 months, and then maybe see the is that a year and a half? A year and a half is 18 months, yeah. 18 months. So the first 9 months would be, first 9 months or so would be Mass Effect 3, and it'd be more like set in this setting, and then the next one it would be utter devastation. Like they are on their last leg. Like humanity is on its last leg. It's exactly that. Like children are on work lines. Like women and children are on work lines having to make weapons and parts for ships and all this shit, right? Well, like parts for the Crucible, like they're so desperate. Like everybody has to do their part, or not just humanity. Every species is going to be wiped out. It would be I'm really not trying to give Mass Effect. Mass Effect's still good, but I would really like to have seen it come to that. So I would have really liked to seen it more fleshed out. I would have liked to seen that flesh out, because there's probably a lot of places where that's really happening. Like I would have loved to seen the revolution on Earth right now. The resistance on Earth would probably be very much like that.
Reactor would be the hard target. I gave you no choice but this route.
Why don't you do this in person, Petrovsky? Get your own hands dirty.
I take no pleasure in any of this, Commander.
Then why are you working for Cerberus?
Start a war for the glory of Aria. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado, but have the sense to know when you're beaten. You've been neutralized, and I can leave you there to rot. You might as well give up.
Never.
Aria, what are you thinking?
I'm not going out like this. Aria, don't!
What the hell is she trying to do? Damn it, Aria, you're forcing my hand. We'll do it your way then.
Irene, Max!
Oh, fuck off. +2 Renegade. You're forcing my hand to start a war? Dude, you started a war. What are you talking about? You took this, and you enslaved and you control the people. Like, don't give me that. You're not some good guy. It's not like the Alliance took this because they need this to fight the Reapers. You know? Like, Aria wouldn't negotiate or something, so they took it. Like, you fucking took this so the Elusive Man can try and do his dirty work. Like, you're doing the fucking dirty work for the Elusive Man. Shut the fuck up. Like, acting like you're some good dude. I'm gonna fucking kill him. At least Aria doesn't work for the Elusive Man. What the fuck? Hello. You just come down on top like that. I'm a top, not a bottom, good sir. Get the fuck out of here. I was gonna say, Arya, come on, babe. Come on, babe. Am I completely by myself? Oh, she's actually using the pistol I equipped her. Is that a phalanx? Yeah.
Spirits, Arya. How did you know you could do that?
I didn't.
She said anger fuels you. And I can agree with her on a point. Like, I get with her. No, look, I get a lot, but she needs to be a little more tactful with some stuff, alright? Like, that's why she brought me in. Like, help me, let me run, let me do my work, girl. I will let you get all the fucking vengeance you want, but let me figure it out. Dude, it's a synthetic. I should have been able to fill up my shields. I should have 100%. It's weird. How am I getting shot at? Is he up top? Oh fuck. Did he just shoot me through the fucking floor? I think he just shot me through the floor. Son of a bitch.
There's no let up. The mechs just keep coming.
You can't do this, Commander. There's more at stake than you know.
Mm.
That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Arya?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down. Shepard, don't. Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Damn it. Hold tight down there.
Rerouting the power to maintain the other systems.
Are you crazy? We're almost spent. Irene, watch your flank.
This is who you're working for, Shepard. She doesn't care who gets hurt.
And you invaded and killed every, like, you fucking took those
thousands of lives away.
Shepard, Irene's down. I'm stabilizing. You can't reroute power in time. Hit the fucking overload. Now.
This shouldn't be that hard. Maybe something inside is holding you back. Maybe deep down you're starting to think the galaxy might be better off without her. She's never going to learn. She'll never change. Even if you win, Omega loses.
Enough.
I gotta lose somebody.
So be it. All units, battle stations, prepare for attack. Get the demolition crews into position.
Okay, we didn't lose her. Arya's gonna be pissed.
Despite your best efforts to kill me, your soft heart almost cost me everything.
Quiet, Arya. It worked. Shepard saved us without sacrificing innocent lives. I applaud him.
I suppose. Whatever. You fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But?
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants attack?
It's pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
Lay off. She just saved you.
I'm trying to help her, Shepard. Call it tough love. The war's starting. I don't mean to miss it.
She's never been big on thank yous. Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say what you will, Arya. I won't allow senseless deaths.
This is where it should be like, have your people arm as many of the civilian, like arm them as much as possible or something. Like, give me something other than just A, B. Like, dude, this is a fucking war, or all-out war. They need to fight Cerberus and they need to fight the Reapers. It makes no fucking sense. There are no more civilians. Jesus Christ. This is not a normal war. How do they not get this through their fucking heads? Or Shepard. Shepard shouldn't be saying this. Ugh.
Do what you can to protect them.
Of course, Commander.
Arya, Bray here.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central support columns.
Bray, engage. Delay them as long as you can. We're coming.
Got it. Roll out, people.
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut off the way to Afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
So we split up.
Yes. Nyreen, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Of course. But don't count on me building your memorials if you get yourselves killed.
I like it when you're feisty.
The only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
Don't let them through.
Reinforcements!
Failure imminent. Malfunction detected. Malfunction detected.
I just broke you. Just in case. The fuck? Okay, I guess I needed to get across there.
They took up the catwalk, but we can extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across. Let's go.
Nyreen here. We've engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Excellent.
Just a second. Okie doke. So I'm guessing if I didn't have her go save civilians, she'd still be with me, helping me out. So, not that big a deal. As long as it's not some dumb thing at the end where if I make enough decisions to piss off Arya, she's gonna be a bad lady. Oh yeah, double pull, I forgot about that. Nice. Who's this? I said lock them down. So, who was... I kind of thought I stopped him.
Shepard, we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
Girl, I'm working on it. You remember who I am? A motherfucking Shepard. I don't even have a first name. John Shepard. I have stopped Saren and fucking fucking Reaper, and I stopped the Collectors and pissed off the Elusive Man and survived, and survived the raid on Earth, and have united a whole bunch of fucking like species to make a huge fucking army. So let me fucking do my work, girl. Stop being all pissy. Okay, you can have the biggest dick in the room later. Once I fucking get your shit back. Okay? You know what? I'm not here for a dick waving contest. I am here to try and fucking help you. Help you. Like, I actually like you. Like, not like you, but like, you know. Cool. So stop it.
Got it.
Stop doing everything you can to try and piss me off.
Those bombs just went live. The console is locked. We'll have to manually disable them. Take care of the bombs, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
Shit. ETA 5 minutes. Until we blow up in your face.
3 left.
Okay, would you like to do what I'm telling you to do? Ram? Thank you. I don't know where my shotgun's at. Yeah. Oh, I got that. They're everywhere. Can you guys get off me for a second? Arya, I thought you were supposed to be taking care of these. You are not taking care of these. Like, I need them off me for a little bit. Like, you were not even keeping them fucking off me for a second. Girl. Get them off of me. Do your fucking job.
Just 1 to go.
Oh shit. Afraid that turret's gonna lock on to me. Gotta keep it out of distance. Yep, there we go. Fuck, that didn't work. Go. Motherfucker. No, thank you. Oh, shit. I wanted to jump forward instead of stuck in an environment. X is not only jump, X is also... Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking bullshit. So many dumb things. Yes, whatever. Fuck off. Shut up. I should be done. I shouldn't be dead. I should be done with this by now. Some dumb... Oh, God, I hate grenades. They're way overpowered for what they should do. Like, for fuck's sake, they have a grenade that drops like 8 mini grenades. Like, what the fuck is that? Who thought that was a good idea?
3 left. Two more.
Doing it again. No, you don't. Pick that thing up. Pick that thing up. I love that you can actually turn all the way around while doing that. Something you can do in multiplayer. That way you could watch your own back while decode or doing those things. There we go. Got a little more aggressive this time.
Clear the room.
But yeah, getting into cover, like, you can't have everything, like, okay, so you sprint with X by holding X. You jump by holding X. You get into cover by pressing and holding X. Is there anything else? Nothing super important. I guess you jump across areas by holding X, but, like, those are only very limited areas. There's rare that, like, the button gets mixed up what you want to do. Those scenarios, I guess. So. But, like, yeah. So sprint, jump, and get into cover. All X. Now, some of it, I guess, technically is... No, you don't even have to touch the stick. Like, if you're close to the cover, you just automatically get in. Now, you need to touch the stick to do this. But if you're pressing forward, you want to jump... Like, I want to jump forward right now. Nope. I am currently going into cover, because cover is nearby. Should not just... Don't have the same fucking button do 3-4 things.
This way, Shepard.
Same thing of like with The Witcher, like using triangle or whatever button to light up Igni, use it to turn like candles on and off, but also for picking items up and down. Like I know for a lot, like, oh, what is it? Oh, for fucking shut up. For Overwatch, to do Mercy's jump thing, it is tied to crouch. You cannot switch. You cannot have her dash forward and jump up in the air and float around as she's healing people thing be detached on the controller from the crouch button. It has to be whatever the crouch button is the button you have to push. Okay, you can never be separate. That is so stupid. You cannot separate them. Let people like actually manipulate and change their controller in every single game. Game developers that don't do that nowadays, I think are just...
Things are under control here. What's your situation?
If you can't map your own game controller probably by now, I think you're doing a pretty bad job.
Move forward. Keep that flank covered.
There's so many times in gameplay where you end up hitting the left bumper and wanting to do a short burst, like your teammate is relatively close to you, and instead it will do a really quick dash, and you don't have enough time to respond to it, or it won't dash at all because it for some reason it thinks you're too close, but you definitely have enough. You definitely have enough distance, or something, right?
We'll do what we can. Nyreen out.
And you end up just being crouched all the time. Because the crouch button, it is dependent upon you fucking dashing. Doing that stupid dash button. Why? Why? I have no idea why. It seems oh so obvious to use the jump button. Just use the jump button, right? Use the X button, which you use for jumping, to jump up in the air, right? When you dash. Wouldn't that make more sense? Hit the left bumper, hit the jump button. Oh, I jump up in the air and float around. Doesn't that make more sense? Who thinks that makes more sense? Doesn't that make more sense? Why wouldn't that make more sense? I don't know. So stupid. Oh, so many times I end up crouched and moving slowly and like just fucking crouched. And shit. All the time. Because I tried to dash short distances, or I dashed and hit it too early or too late or something. Instead, I'm crouch walking all over the fucking place. Like a fucking shitty game designer, that's who. Like for fuck, like BioWare. Poor BioWare is getting this issue. Like Blizzard has had years to fucking fix that. Like they've been that game's been around since what, 2004, 2015, 2014, 2015. They have had forever to change that. Like, I don't know why like, maybe there is a reason. I'll give them that. There's a reason why it can't be the jump, why it can't be jump. Why you can't hit the left bumper to dash towards your teammate as Mercy, hit the X button while in the dash thing to jump up in the air and float. Like, maybe they wanted 2 different types of jumps where you could do a quick jump, still do a partial jump or something. In that case, what they could have done is had it be a double tap. Like, you can have double taps. You can command the code. If there's 2 quick successive taps of X in a row, it does something different. Or if you hold X, like if I hit the left bumper and hold X, it does something different than hitting the left bumper and tapping X. That's amazing. But it would make sense, because X is jump. Oh my god. But instead, jumping and crouching are the exact opposite of each other. But for some reason, that is how they are tied together for Mercy. A fucking retard designed that on the controller. And there is no way, as far as I can tell, I have looked. I have tried switching the jump button, I've tried switching it, I've tried changing the configuration, and I tried switching the jump button to like a different button, and no matter what I do, that ability to float in the air after hitting the left one dash towards a teammate is always tied to the fucking crouch button. And I want to fucking...
There are adjutants here. Trap our progress and seal the rooms behind us.
Yes, Arya.
I want to... I want to do something terrible. Something awful in Minecraft. Throw certain people off of mountains in Minecraft. That's what I want to do. Like, I don't understand, like, that alone is... If someone can't get just basic, like design down... Like, some people are like, yeah, that doesn't bug me. That's barely anything. But, I mean, it's... Maybe there is a way to change it, and I just can't find it. I'll give them that. Maybe there is. I'll have to look at it more. But I've looked all over that goddamn controller thing, and I cannot find it. There is. They are tied together. Oh, Arya. Was this... Were you doing something here? What are these things?
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before conversion, we should begin the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
Yeah, this guy was doing this. He thinks he's some...
from the containment area and are being outfitted with the implants. The previous batches have been processed and moved to the storage area.
Point being, a company should be able to get a fucking mapping thing down. I think the guy here is being all fucking high and mighty, and he's here doing this shit.
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule.
Unless Arya knew about this before he took over. That's possible.
With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
Those idiots were experimenting on adjutants.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
Well, it seems like, yeah, it seems like it wasn't happening when she was here, unless they're gonna pull something out of their rear end and be like, she was letting us experiment here or some shit. She was supplying us. I didn't know they were doing this, or da-da-da-da. You know, if anything, you would think, be like, did you know anything about this? No, of course not. You think you would say that right now. But highest priority memo, test adjutants have escaped there to be rounded up and transferred to the Central's HQ's holding area post haste. I thought it said prostate for a minute. Damage is to be avoided at all costs under penalty of severe combat pay deductions. Okay. Combat pay? They're actually getting paid? These
door's unlocked. Let's get out of here.
These people are fucking... How are these people aren't getting paid? They're fucking like turned into monsters. Like...
Look out!
Like, why is... like, once he, like, indoctrinates them and fucking puts the implants into their heads and shit, like... They ain't fucking needing money. They're just doing this because they're being told to. Like, I feel bad for them. Like, most of them probably do not know. Don't know what they're doing. Because they're indoctrinated, they have those implants and their faces are all funky. They all funky. But I doubt they're getting money. What are they gonna fucking spend it on? Where do you go if you're Cerberus nowadays? You're facing a war against quite literally every species out there. Shit. Okay. That's fine. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's terrible. I thought there was more of a walkway in my life, so thank God there was enough. Just enough! You. Hold fucking still. Oh. Is it done? Wait, is that her back there? She snuck all... Dude, damn. I don't know. Maybe I accidentally told her to go back there, but she snuck all the way fucking back there. And, got him from behind. That was pretty good. I didn't realize that was her back there. That way. All these things, these little white things at the bottom, from a distance, they look like those gray boxes that you pick up armor plates, the armor stuff in. Yeah, there was... Okay, alright, so there is a wall there, but there is a back walk over here. Okay, I thought so. That's what I thought. I thought that this went over to the left. But it is... Talon checkpoints. Just equipment. I'd rather be picking up upgrades. Why is there so much random cash? Just let me find upgrades, you know? Like, the ones that I'm buying with the cash. It'd be nicer just to find those. I mean, this technically gives me the ability to choose what I want to get. But not quite true. I mean, there's... buying upgrades is kind of random. Heavy pistol barrel upgrade 4. Okay. You know, you just could have a mixture of them. I'm getting them very rarely. I'd rather get a little bit less cash and a little bit more upgrade.
Take out the turret.
Oh, okay. Where is that thing? Son of a bitch. Is there still a thing for me to fucking kill? Damn it. I don't see it. Is you on fire? Nail slot. Yeah, it's... Oh, that's an actual thing. Mail slot. Unfortunately, I don't have a sniper rifle. Forgot about that, but yeah, I don't have a sniper rifle.
We're almost there.
That's actually really hard to do. Maybe I'll get a pistol. A pistol for a couple rounds. Oh, it's almost over. I'll just play as something else on another playthrough. Engineer or something. And I'll just equip a pistol for a little bit.
Friendly's incoming. Irene is waiting for you to markets.
There she is. Decided to, you know, jump on me.
If that Talon scout hadn't found us earlier, we'd be dead.
That's why I sent her.
What's going to happen to us?
Dude, it's a war. Get a fucking gun. Shoot back. Stop being a pansy. Someone else is gonna fight the war for me. I always hate people like that. There's a war in your own, basically your own country, your own home, and you expect someone else to fight it for you. Cerberus is literally turning the Mad Prophet. Damn it.
And all within shall fall.
Mad Prophet's still here, that's funny. Well, you could if you want to. Just pick up a gun. Go fight. No, I don't think she can force you to go into hiding.
Irene here. Something's not right.
Cerberus is still on my station. Of course something's not right.
Not what I was talking about. I'm checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
Arya? Oh, cutscene. Okay.
Where's
I love
Irene?
how Arya's front looks like she's in like one of those bikinis, those Japanese bikinis where it goes like, looks like a thong that goes all the way up to your shoulders.
She's going on to Afterlife.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Where do you get a fucking phalanx? I want to do something, guys. There we go. Not a phalanx. You got a, what is that? Paladin. Okay. Oh shit! There's a whole bunch of them. Nyreen, what are you doing? Oh damn. No way.
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for.
Shit. Wow. She really did. See, Arya has a soft side. When I say, like, I mean, she's angry, but she cares.
Petrovsky dies. Now.
The person I watch, I think, chose Petrovsky. I'm like, he literally is turning people into these fucking things. Like, I know she can be a little bit of a loose cannon sometimes, but, like, fuck's sake. Petrovsky is fucking...
soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man.
No, wait!
He knew she was gonna go right through there.
What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. Are fully under our control. The prototypes for our future army.
Ah.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Boy, I can 1v1 you. You ready? Let's go. 1v1. 1v1. Let's go. Damn. This guy's got a lot of armor. Shit. Give me a target. First of all, I need to switch our weapons. Go. Get rid of your shields. Shit. It's a grenade. Let's kill this asshole. What the fuck? Why did I not teleport? I didn't teleport. Okay, you get knocked off. Some health. Finish you off. Oh shit, her health. I didn't notice that was taken in. I have to do this again, really? 1v1, bro. Oh, got one hand free. She's gonna fucking hit you, dude. Better back off. Yeah, for all your planning, Pachowski, it ain't working very well. Maybe you should have thought about that. Oh, she destroyed it herself, it looks like. Fuck.
I'm back,
I hear one, I just don't see it. Is it the same one that was I just killed? Oh, it's right there. Tech burst. Bye. Shouldn't that been an explosion? Or was it because it's not armor? Can't beat me on that game. Oh. Player unlocked. Nice. So they're gonna, I bet you they're gonna make me choose. Choose, aren't they? Don't they make you choose? I think they make you choose. I swear they make you choose.
Cease and desist all aggression. It's over.
I kind of don't have a problem. Like, they try to, like, make him look, but dude, he was turning these people into these fucking creatures. He invaded, like, this is...
Unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Yes. Cerberus had successfully taken this station and he let me go. Do you feel that, Oleg? That's death. Only inches away. Remember this feeling. I'm letting you live. For my partner and for the war against your master. You better cooperate.
Oh. Maybe he got a different ending than I did. I don't remember that. I remember her killing him.
Can decide his fate. Just get this filth off my station.
Commander.
Maybe it was because
Glad
of...
to see you've had a calming effect on Ms. Talok. I tried talking sense into her one time. I look forward to hearing how you pulled it off.
Don't assume you know where this is going.
What? From what I understand, high-ranking Alliance...
Now that I've seen what you're capable of firsthand, maybe Arya's instincts were right.
So, you're going to execute me. I'm your prisoner. You can't just shoot me in cold blood.
If you don't tell the Alliance everything, I'm giving you back to Aria. Bray, get him out of here.
Yeah, he's fucking swiveling little swine. I didn't realize. Yeah, so he must have had the bad ending. I didn't realize that. Okay.
You've got good control, Shepard. I know it's hard to resist that impulse.
It must be from the stuff that...
I've been waiting to kill that man for months. Walk around with you for a few hours.
I think she's not dead.
Soft. You're like a disease.
This victory came at a cost, Aria. It's not soft to recognize that.
You sound like someone trying to sell something. I admire your tenacity. And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
So what's your plan?
There's a lot to rebuild. Starting with this command center.
Oh, I never found the couch. Damn.
It may take some time to remove the general stink from my throne.
Never found her couch. Sucks.
Wonder if I'll ever really enjoy the pole dancing in here again.
The citizens of Omega have been through a lot, Aria. Try to remember that.
How can I forget? There are reminders everywhere I look. And don't worry. I'll honor our arrangement. Troops, ships, and a mountain of Ezo. You earned it.
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape.
Yeah. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Citizens of Omega, hear me.
I thought you had to shoot her to save him or something.
Have given you back your lives.
I don't think,
My
Irene.
rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders
and we will cast them from our home. Then bury and mourn our dead.
My methods haven't always been popular, and I can't promise that will change.
But securing this station and everyone inside it is now my primary purpose. No one will imprison us again.
We may be bruised. We may be bloodied.
This one's a little bit better of a speech.
Our Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
Did she really die then? I wish they had given her a second more to pause and have a look between each other. Damn, that sucks. I thought she was gonna do kind of the Kasumi thing where she made Arya think she died, hopefully to maybe turn her good or something. Damn.
Commander?
That creepy neck thing she does. Alright, I want to go check out the war assets then. Oh, damn, I didn't find her couch. Does that mean I can't? Let me check real quick. Oh, I'm guessing I can't go to the, can't go to Omega. Yeah. Damn it. Says there's something here. Mission? It's weird. It was flashing. Usually it only flashes when there's a mission. Grace Sato. Oh, this is the lady we saved at the relay station. Just want to say that I am to you, not just for saving my life, but for giving me a greater sense of purpose after our ordeal. Securing the base on Antrum, I now have something more than my technical expertise to offer. Grace Sato, System Technician, 3rd grade. Arya T'Loak. Shepard, I have Trotsky's chessboard to send to the Normandy. Doesn't go with the new decor I have planned for after Litharia. Now, if I remember correctly, maybe I only got to 11,000 readiness Like, I'm at max readiness right now. Like, I've maxed out the bar. So I think we're good there. But I think I got to 11,000 because of the multiplayer. Like, I think you got like a certain bonus towards your readiness because of... So they might have lowered the bar. That's why it says 3,000. I thought 5,000 was the minimum before, and now it was like 3,000. Because I think there's like a 3,000 difference. I think you could get up to like 10 or 11,000, something like that, because of probably because there was like a bonus. Like if you had each sector up to 100%, like you would get like a 50% bonus to your strength or something, because you had wiped the Reapers. Like the Reapers were at their lowest. So we got the Terminus fleet, Terminus private security group, Eclipse Corporation, Full Dreadnought, Shadow Broker, Spectre unit. Weird, just random Spectre. Terran fleet, Citadel Defense Force. Devil Fighter Wing. Oh, that's the Mega Ezo Horde. Damn. Aria has started transporting her Ezo supplies to the Alliance, though the initial delivery was somewhat hampered by Alliance security's unease in dealing with a group that most think of as space pirates. Transfer of resources is now ongoing. To facilitate the process, a new freighter company flying under the Omega flag has been founded. Omega Coalition of Cargo Transport. It's a ragtag group that has nonetheless proven to be unerringly successful in both the swiftness of the deliveries and security of this cargo. Omega Raiding Fleet. Though compromised of a disparate range of ships, the Omega Rum Fleet has proven itself to the Alliance in every way that it counts. Their first engagement occurred during orientation when the Alliance ships they were meeting were overwhelmed by a Reaper attack. Rum was told to avoid the rendezvous point, but they instead followed Fusion, their flagship, straight into combat to save the doomed ships. The Alliance ships were saved. Rum, recklessly led by a cheerful, ruthless Captain Giral, has since been detailed to the most. Oh, Giral. That was the other Asari she was talking to. Has been detailed to the most troubled Reaper fronts, and each time has helped to turn the tide. Rum landing parties also have a sterling of somewhat bloodthirsty reputation, particularly when up against the Cerberus Phantoms. General Oleg Petrossi, I worry about him though. Is now in Alliance custody and is being interrogated at an undisclosed location due to the nature of his work on Omega. Interrogation and debriefing team is being led by both military and science experts to ensure the veracity of Petrosky's information. Location of an important Cerberus laboratory has already been provided by the prisoner. Since been destroyed, Alliance officials believe Petrosky can still provide substantial critical information on Cerberus activities, likely to prove the asylum procedures that have been started by the Alliance. Legal aid signed Petrosky's case. Really, that's it? Like, the EZO is 300 is nice. So we got like 405 points just out of that. So that's good. I mean, the Leviathan DLC also gave 400, maybe a little bit more. We might have gotten some from other, but a lot. Leviathan and Torment team alone is 400 points. But I'm surprised the raiding fleet is only worth 75 points. You would think the EZO thing would be a little bit... Yeah, I guess the fleet, it wasn't that impressive. Like, they had a ragtag fleet. We're up to 8196. Alright, it's been 2.5 hours. I'm going to play still a little bit more. We're going to see if we can get to the end of this. I'm not sure yet. But I'm just going to, for putting up a video on YouTube and for highlights and stuff, basically for making the video, we're going to end it there because it's the end of the DLC. And yeah, that seems like just a good place to end. So, and we will be right back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone that's checking us out. Check us out on YouTube at the Armchair Grump. Spaces between the words, exact same spelling though as our Twitch. There's also a link on our homepage. Yeah, check us out. Bye. So we will be right back. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.